Give me one moment, people. Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to do another side story of Doki Literature Club Plus. And this one, we're doing a side story called Understanding, and the main protagonist is Sayori and Yuri. Last time we were here, we did a side story of Trust where Monica and Sayori have a moment together, and Sayori revealing to Monica that Sayori's a bit, well, not in the right mind of living, you know. So this time we are gonna see what will happen between Sayori and Yuri. Let's get to it. If you want me to do more content like this where I just read along these storylines, sure, I can do so. Anywho, let's begin. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. Oh, this is weird. Yeah. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. I was right. A face that seems familiar. Sayori eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. It's her! It's the girl! It's true. The girl sitting in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps into the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail containing her excitement. It's happening! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far. But, what's your name, by the way? I like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone's welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to her nearby desk and gently sitting down. So, what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori, and this is Monica. Sayori, nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Like books? Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool. Yes, have you heard of Annabelle Dupont? I can't say I have. Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckle against her cheeks in joy. You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You were really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers. Caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Yuri, silently asking for help. I'd love to. Sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I am so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all of my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably only need to bring one for now. Sayori nervously says that, knowing to herself that considerable emptiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True. Okay, I'll go get the first one then. Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have like no experience with fantasy. Except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. That's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Yuri. I just like learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Hey, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Yuri lowers her voice, I'm probably gonna need all the time that I can get. She taps her finger against the daunting chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. Back. Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size to one already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things you know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that takes place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Sarah nervously interjects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think like if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down, then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So, what made you decide to join the joint? What made you decide you wanted to join the club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisement. I only found out because she... Yuri glances over at Monica. Monica? Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Suddenly Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that was probably irrational. Wait. No, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just, walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reason too. Just as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. It definitely came at the right time. Oh, that makes me happy. proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are in the same things I am, except online. To be fair. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kind of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Sorry, pauses. Oh, look at concern over her face. How about I'll tell you about something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into. I suppose that would be okay. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into like crafty things, like making cute little collages or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends, but then I put it off to the last minute. So yeah, that's something I kind of silly that I need to. You sound quite creative. Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. So I had to share something that I'm into now, right? She nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature. I love nature. I'm gonna start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. Yeah, I'm not. Oh yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There. Now you're stuck with me. Oh, that's how she became vice president. Good to see Yuri. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten caught off. I like going out into the woods or the park. Just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do, if you don't let it slip through your fingers. Unfortunately. The three continued their conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monika chiming in every now and then as well. Monika had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two going to be starting on that book the next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams, Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri emergency waves to Sayori and Monika with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri exits, Yuri enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monika are left in the club room. Sayori, you are a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just talked. Still, besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy toward other people like that. Same thing with Sayori. Revealed that she's suicidal. Ironic. But oh well. It feels really nice when I could put my energy toward other people like that. She was really excited to be included. You know, it made me happy. No, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? I'm kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Another school day ends. Swallow her anxiety. Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Serenity in the club room. It's club time again. Monica went to the computer last, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Serenity tells her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri is to talk about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first, it was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited, I forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because I know that you're just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, and rather obvious that Noli was truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. Nope. A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Well, the thing is, we don't have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have been just working on equipment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your books. You know, like as a club activity. That would be okay, right? Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I want to do in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Soria pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Turning over, Yuri reads the cover of the book. Dark Spell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. It's Dark Spell by Annabella. Sorry, I'm ready now. Alright, I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs the spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Hey, how come you need a paper? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes. Excuse me. Notes? Yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly, I'm sure it will be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sarah jokes flew completely over Yuri's head. But think about it, she decided that it's probably for the best that it did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible. I trust you. You're like super smart. Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and light blush. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough in 2 days I spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you. No. Sarah rubs her shoulder against Yuri. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. After the minor divergence between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basic of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it, she details the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectation, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. The kind of writing? No, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are just like putting down the things that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. Oh, you're into poetry? I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works like poetry and folk songs. No way. Yuri giggles, filling Syrian's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I wish I had some of my friends are like that. James, Vicky, Ghost. I see. Syria jots. Yuri is patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm kinda glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Syria flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read, but the silence only lasts for a moment before Syria speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Syria turns the page. Are these footnotes? A lot of dialogue has cultural reference that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Syria's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through dense text. Up until now, their expression had been reversed, with Yuri easily navigating social situations, Yuri struggling in them. The tables have turned. Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present? Where? Right here. They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing the flashback that Barnes is having. But they didn't tell me that. It applies from the context. Syria rubs her temples. The two of them continue, with Syria asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often, even adding to them. But her reduction in question comes not from her getting used to reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. At last, Syria reached the end of the chapter. Chapter 1 must be that long, huh? Or she just asked too many questions. Or a slow reader. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. Syria takes a deep breath and close what little of books she's gotten through so far. So, what are your thoughts up at this point? Syria tries to find the words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and keep doing my best so I can see it in the way that you do. The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathered her things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses and shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore. That's all. I'm sorry that I made you. Huh? Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Syria is left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I joined it. I'm not gonna trust me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still mess it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowned in guilt, Siri stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she forgot to take it with her. This is horrible. She'd definitely come back tomorrow. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she was enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would be having so much more fun. I need to do better for her. Oh. Alright, like we finished part 1, which took us around 26 minutes. Well, we have understanding part 2. I wonder what the new mail is. Interesting. I don't really know what. I don't see anything new, unless it's stupid. Alright, part 2, here we go. For the first time, Sirius is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show us up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy, but my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Not really. You're just overthinking. Like Yuri, she's overthinking much. Sayori continues to wrestle with herself decapitating thoughts. Every tiny noises cause her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's survival. Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri or Monica. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes. I'm going to leave such a bad impression on the new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Monica runs the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so, Yuri? Yuri jumps to the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she cleanly loose close to the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not. Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today. Huh? Green? With publicity stuff? Yes. Monica's utterly confused. Was Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Yuri before? Did they not get along after all? Monica looked in the club room and sees Yuri alone and said, okay, it's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica's worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. So ironic, she realizes that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make a copy of this new flyer, then go around to the billboard and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods and the two set off. Two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tends up at the into conversation. How the heck does Sayori does it to it? Ah, sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you end up doing yesterday? Just reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really strange to feel more like a large club now. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I felt so intimidating at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Yuri falls silently again as if she started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? No, it's just me. I just... Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence, and Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that... Okay, if it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. If it's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club. Hopefully, anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with. Not just only some people. Of course. I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about things that I'm into, unfortunately so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of, or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category. Hold on, you're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or don't connect with me at my interest, then just tell me. I can accept and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I push onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Very sharps words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stop short in the hallway. We are seeing the conversation over their original desk. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fist clenched. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Zaria is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to others' person's weirdest need? Sorry, I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Siri will be able to say better. Siri is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Siri to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exasperating the matter. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can be solved without them understanding each other better. Siri wants to be your friend. I promise you that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Siri, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just had to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhale. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session, but I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a bit better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people. So, thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Yuri and Monica finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. As the club once again draws near, so does Yuri confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, I can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes his head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts towards the word, then turns to face Monica. You're not just gonna wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own, though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. No, I didn't mention it. I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for the tea in the club room. You can use, like, an electric kettle to heat up the water, right? Would that really be possible? That damn tea club. I'll look into it. I think about it. I think it will be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hall as Yuri smiles his face once more. One of daydreaming about tea is enough to save her from the anxiety that task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri gently opens the club room door. Yuri? Hey, hold on. I'm not done yet. Yuri shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri's dammers server suddenly caught her in the trap. At the moment, she realized how Yuri has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. I got most of the way through it. And look, Syria holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indicious categories and even color coding. Syria sees that her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Syria pressed her fist against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Syria's voice quivers and shock after receiving the exact response she was expecting. I'm sorry. Syria looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, that's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you really like, I don't want your pity. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with eternal accusation as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Yuri or the rest of the world. She should leave. Just escape from here before Monika sees her like this and before Yuri tells Monika what she did. But before Yuri can put any string into her leg, she feels a warm pairs of orange gently wrapped around her behind. It's okay. Yuri whispered in a soothing voice. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to process or pull away from Yuri's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through the clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts as she speaks, just steadying her voice. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Yuri doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I get so excited when I joined the literature club. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly receptive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person, but how am I supposed to expect that when I can't believe like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. You're just overthinking much. Yuri finished her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Yuri, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. Yeah, so I'll help you with things that you need, too. But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah. Irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me, because I already like you as the person that you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way. You know, worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. But it's the best part that we're all different and have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise. That's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to make it. Try to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reason that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that, but I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Mary fights back and smile at the comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the chaos of Sayori's art. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Eerie tensions relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something she deserves to experience. Well then, based on my understanding of your feeling, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course, I'm not gonna judge anything this early on, so we'll just see what happens. Oh, and it's not good to touch people without their consent first. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying. I'm back. Monika's back. I haven't seen you like at all recently. Sayori trusts over to Monika. She was really. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayori. Sayori wraps her arms around Monika. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Hey, don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monika P-Flax looks between the two of them and smiles. Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as a literature club. About that, well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn about things that you like. Yes. Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles. And that is that. That's the end of the side story, Understanding. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, my playlist here is getting bigger and bigger. Okay, I guess that is that. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and if you want to do more if you want me to do more stuff like this, you already know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so you won't miss much more. Next time we're in this. Okay, next time we're going to do a Doki Doki Literature Club side story. Next side story is Respect, which is the main protagonist mostly Yasuki, my favorite Doki, and Monika. Jeff's favorite Doki, and Nikki's favorite Doki as well. So yeah, if you want more stuff like this, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you'll miss more. As always, I hope you enjoy. Goodbye.